everyone, how is life? Hope you're doing well. Today I'm in Frontierland. You might be able to tell by the background music. One of my favorite lands here in Disneyland Paris, and I'm standing just outside Silver Spur Steakhouse, which is actually one of the very few restaurants that I still haven't eaten at here in Disneyland Paris. Now recently, about I want to say 2-3 weeks ago, Silver Spur Steakhouse actually changed its menu, so they've got a whole new menu. I feel like it's no longer a typical steakhouse, it's more just like, I don't really know, we'll have to see the menu together, but I thought I'd try it out today. I've got a lunch reservation at 2 p.m, so in about 10 minutes time I'll take you along the journey, we'll try the food, see what it's like. I also am interested to see what the inside is like, because I've never even been inside it, so a new experience for me and hopefully for you if you've never been as well, and maybe if you have, you can just enjoy repeating an experience that you've had before, so come along on the journey. So the big change in the menu is that now they actually have like set menus, so it's no longer a la carte as it used to be, and you don't have like a variety of steaks as far as I'm aware. So as you can see here, we've got the chef's menu for 30 euros, and they actually have a vegan salad. I mean, salad is almost always vegan anyway, so not that exciting to be fair. And then they've got a couple of main courses and a vegan option, a vegan skewer. That sounds good. So this definitely was not on a menu before. These are just things that they've added, and I'm glad they are. As much as I obviously would have liked to have tried this restaurant before it changed, I'm glad they're adding new vegan and vegetarian options. And then they've got some desserts over here as well. And this is the child's menu over here, 20 euros. I guess it's just like very regular things like burgers and roast chicken breast, that sort of thing. And then this is the front of Silver Spur Steakhouse. I do love the entrance of it. I've always walked past it and thought, I should try this restaurant one day. And I just never have, you know? And I don't know why. I think there's so many other food options here that I like that this hasn't ever been on top of my list. But it doesn't look very busy, and as I said, I do have a reservation, so let's hop on. So I mentioned this in all my dining videos, but you do have to register if you're eating inside. Bonjour. So I've just told the lovely cast member that I am here. I'm a little bit early, to be fair. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm about 10 minutes early, which I never am, so well done me. But yeah, this is the restaurant. I've just been told to wait here for a bit and they'll call me once my time comes. Loving the carpet as well. It's very much a cowboy vibe, which obviously goes very well with the theming of Frontierland just generally. I love all the S's around this restaurant. It's obviously because of Silver Spur Steakhouse, but I'd like to think it's because of me, Sam. Merci. So I've been given a lovely table just on the side here on the top floor, I guess you would say. That's the middle area. I also love that big chandelier in the middle. It's a good statement piece. Anyway, let's have a look at the menu together. I'll show this to you if you want to scan it yourselves. I just love that their Mickey shape is so fun. I don't even know what I'm going to get myself, to be honest, so I need to scan it myself as well. So as I was trying to get the menu to work on my phone, basically the Wi-Fi is not working very well at the moment on my phone anyway. I don't know why, so I couldn't actually get onto the app to see the menu. But it was working, or slowly but surely working, and just before it got there, a lovely cast member was like, would you like a menu? And they gave me an actual physical menu. So that's definitely something to note. Like if your phone doesn't work for whatever reason, if you're out of battery, don't worry, they will still give you physical menus. And it's actually a really nice menu as well, so I'm happy with that. Anyway, I think I'm going to go for the starter, main course and dessert option, which is 40 euros. Of course, I'll get a little bit of a discount as well because I'm an Infinity Pass holder. But from what I can see, I think I'm going to go for the Cowboy Platter for my starter, and then maybe like the Scottish beef flank steak, because I mean it is a steakhouse. Like all the other options for the main courses are either salmon or fish or like pork ribs, and that's not steak. And then a vegan option. So really, there's only one steak option now as a main course, which I do find a bit bizarre considering it's called the steakhouse. Like, I don't know. So I'm gonna go for the steak, I think, and then the dessert. There's something called Woody Sweet Sensation. That sounds fun, so we'll have to see. By the way, if you want to see the menu yourselves as well, so I decided to go for the 40 euro one. I haven't actually ordered yet, but I'm going to go for the Cowboy Platter, which consists of loads of things like chicken wings, you know, jalapenos, that sort of thing, onion fritters. It just sounds like something that I would enjoy, so that's my starter, main course, as I said, the steak over here, and then dessert, I'm not quite sure yet. It's either going to, I just love the name Woody. I love Woody, right? So it's either going to be that just because of Woody as a character, or the Cowboy treat sounds good as well, the Sundae. But they do have a vegan option as well, as I said, which as far as I can see is just kind of some fruits and, oh, okay, some tofu as well. That sounds fun.
So I honestly love my server, the cast member who's given me the menu and everything and took my order just now. It's so funny because obviously I do these videos. Whenever I'm at a restaurant, I normally try to get the menus in English because I think it just makes more sense so you can see the menu as well, because most of my audience speak English. But obviously when I'm in Disneyland Paris, I speak French to cast members. So when the cast member came originally to give me the menu, obviously I spoke French to him, but he'd seen that I was vlogging in English, so he had 2 menus with him and he was like, which one should I give you in French? And I was like, you know what, I think I need the English one. So he gave me the English one. Then later on when I ordered just now, he came back and I was like, what language should I order in? Because obviously, again, I had the English menu and we're in France. And he was like, it's up to you. So I ended up doing it in French. But obviously with the food items, I would use the English words for them because I would look at the menu. And then he was like, we could even throw some Spanish in. I think he might be from Spain himself. But it was just funny. It's just one of the joys of being in this multicultural place that we call Disneyland Paris, and I love it. I personally love it so much. It just makes me smile every time something like this happens. And he's very, very lovely. I want to try and get his name because he just seems like such a nice guy. So yeah, very happy with the service already.
So my starter has arrived and it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. I've got one chicken wing that's hilarious, just like this one random one over here. I think that might be some guacamole, some nachos. Yeah, that might be the quesadilla, I guess. The jalapeno is here. They also gave me some bread. My water's here. I always go for water or apple juice in restaurants. But yeah, interesting time. I like what it's come in though. I enjoy the plate situation over here.
Also, before I forget, the name of the lovely cast member is Remy, so that just makes me enjoy him even more. So I've got the plate here with me. We're gonna try item by item, see what they're like. Also, this is quite a loud restaurant, so if you don't like loud restaurants, this might not be your place. But it's just very, very, like, you just hear a lot of noise as you eat your food. But I don't mind because I'm here on my own. I love noise. I'm gonna try the chicken wing first, the one chicken wing. Why not? It's really good, to be fair. I wish I had more of these because it's really, really nicely cooked. The nachos are just nachos, nothing special. Next I'm going to try the jalapeno, which I think by the looks of it actually looks exactly like the ones that they sell over at Punta del Oro, also in Frontierland. So yeah, let's try it anyway. I've just cut this in half so you can see what the inside looks like. But I do enjoy these jalapenos. I never thought I was a jalapeno fan, but ever since I tried it at Punta del Oro the other day, I've become a fan, so this is good. Next we have the quesadilla, which I should probably use a knife and fork to cut and not use my hands. This is what it looks like. Let's try it. It's good. It's a little bit cold. Like, I'm not sure why. The quesadilla is the only thing that's cold. The chicken wing was warm enough. The jalapeno's warm. Onion rings feel warm. But the quesadilla is very, very just like room temperature. It's not hot at all. Not sure why. Maybe it's just because they cooked that first. But it's okay. I don't mind. And then the onion rings, I'm just going to use my hand for it. I'm going to try, there's 2 onion rings. So everything's very, very minimal. But there is one here and I'm going to try it. It's good onion ring. So I'm going to continue eating the rest of my plate now. I think my favorite thing actually genuinely was the chicken wing. And it's a shame because there was only one of them and I've already eaten it basically, so oh well. The jalapeno's nice too. So yeah, I'm going to try and eat as much as I can and then I'll get back to you once my main course arrives. So I've just finished my starter and it was really good. I mean, the only thing I didn't finish were the nachos because there was just a lot of it. I feel like they gave us a lot of carbs with the nachos, like the plate was full of nachos and there's like not a lot of meat. I mean, to be fair, they do give you 1 chicken wing, so that's your protein for the starter. It was good. I did enjoy it. I feel satisfied. I'm happy. But then again, I like this kind of food. I don't know if it's going to be to everyone's taste. I do wish they had more than 1 chicken wing because it just tasted really nice. I don't know how they cooked it, but it was like a very good chicken wing. So, oh well. I'm just going to have to enjoy the one that I ate. Loving the view still. Very, very nice. Just enjoying life, you know. This is my last day actually in Disneyland Paris on this trip that I'm on right now, so making the most of every single second. Look at the open kitchen over there. You can see some fire every once in a while as they're cooking the food. I love that. I always love an open kitchen where you can actually see the food being cooked. Also, I'm enjoying all the lovely artwork, like cowboy-esque artwork around the restaurant. So they've got them all around the restaurant, different kinds of artwork, a lot of horses, a lot of cowboys, of course, and it's just really, really lovely to look at. No idea what I'm going to do with the bread, by the way. As you can see, I have touched it now. I was about to say I haven't touched it, but I just haven't eaten it at all. I love the designs on the table, on the plate, by the way. They're cute, very cowboy-esque, but yeah, I think I might just leave these for now and maybe have at least one of them with my steak, because at the moment there's no butter or anything with it, and I don't fancy bread on its own. I want to make sure I'm hungry still for my steak. So, my steak has arrived and it looks pretty amazing, to be honest. I love just the way it looks. It comes with corn on the cob, some vegetables, and then some roast potatoes as well. So yeah, pretty good combination of items, I would say. We also have a little mayonnaise that they gave me. This doesn't come with a meal, but I asked for some mayo. What comes with the steak is actually this sauce over here, which I presume is like some sort of barbecue sauce. I'm gonna try it anyway. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm ready to eat now. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna start with the steak because it's the main event here. I'm gonna try it without any sort of sauce at first, see what it's like. Also, I went for a medium cooked steak because that's normally my go-to option. I normally go either for medium or medium rare. When I'm in France, I actually tend to go for medium because France knows how to do steak, so I don't need to say medium rare. Whereas in England or other parts of the world, if I say medium, it comes out well done to me. So this is the piece of steak that I've just cut. I'm gonna try it. It's good. I'm gonna have a bit of the potatoes now as well. So there you go. That's just one of the roast potatoes that comes with this meal. Wow. Okay, the potatoes are fantastic. And then of course we've got the corn on the cob, which I'm going to try this later on and probably off camera because it's going to be messy. So I'll just try it later and let you know what it's like. But for now I'm going to enjoy my steak with my potatoes and the vegetables here with this sauce as well. And some mayo probably too, because I just enjoy mayo with everything. So I feel very, very full. I've just finished my main course. It was nice. It was lovely. I like the potatoes a lot. The sweet corn, the corn on the cob, I guess, was so tasty as well. I guess maybe because I haven't had one in a while, but I just enjoyed it so much. It was probably my most enjoyable thing on the menu, actually, on my plate. The steak was good. The sauce that came with it as well, I've still got a bit left of it. This sauce here, it's kind of like a barbecue sauce with something else in it. I'm not normally a fan of barbecue sauce generally. I just find it too sweet, but this one was actually alright. So I did end up using more of that, believe it or not, than the mayonnaise, which, whoa, who am I, you know? But no, I was pleased with the meal. And the beans as well, I tried a little bit of the green beans. They were alright, they're just beans. I didn't finish them though. I wanted to focus on the steak and the corn on the cob and the potatoes. There wasn't a lot of potatoes actually. I wish they'd given me a bit more. I think there was maybe overall four or five of them, so it's very minuscule the number of food items they give you here. But the steak was good too. The steak was good, I have to mention that. It wasn't a bad steak by any means. It just wasn't a standout for me. It wasn't like, oh my god, wow, what an incredible steak. I think I definitely do still prefer the steak over at Chez Remy in Walt Disney Studios. So overall, pretty good main course though. I'm happy. So my dessert has arrived and I went for the sundae. I did ask Remy, the cast member, which of the desserts was his favorite, and he did say this is probably one of the better ones. So yeah, I'm happy because it does still have a little bit of Woody's, I guess, outfit on it. So even though this wasn't the dessert that was called Woody, it's still got some Woody cuteness to it, and I appreciate that. There's some brownies by the looks of it on the top, and then just vanilla ice cream, I would imagine, just like a regular sundae. And I think this might be like a white chocolate. But yeah, we're gonna try this. Right, so honestly speaking, I'm actually very, 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 very full. So I don't really want to eat this, but obviously I am because it's part of my meal and it's come here and I'm not going to waste it. I just don't think I expected my main course to fill me up so much. And I think even the starter, even though it didn't look like a lot, it was quite filling. So if you want a filling meal, this is definitely like a good place to come. For 40 euros, you will feel very, very full. Anyway,
I don't really know where to start, to be honest. I feel like this is also going to be quite messy. Let's just try a little bit of the ice cream first. Oh, we'll just do the ice cream with the brownie because that's what a sundae is. I feel like I've ruined it a little bit already, but I'm going to try this little bit first. Wow. Wow. Again, I'm not normally a big fan of ice cream or sundaes or anything like this in that kind of variety of food, but this tastes lovely. The brownie is very nice. It's very rich in terms of chocolate and everything. The ice cream is great. I haven't tried the chocolate yet, but I'm sure that will be just like regular chocolate. But yeah, very, very tasty. So I'm going to enjoy this now. I'm going to enjoy the view as well. I think in the past hour that I've been here, it's become slowly quieter and quieter because it's about 5 minutes to 3 now. So I've been here for close to an hour, or just over an hour actually, because I got here about 10 minutes before 2. So yeah, I think a lot of people have now had their meals, and so there's not as much of a crowd around me, which I personally prefer because it just feels a little bit quieter, and the tables around me especially are all more or less completely like empty right now. So yeah, gonna enjoy this and I'll speak to you later. So it's mask back on because I'm about to leave. Yeah, the food was really, really good. I couldn't finish my sundae. I ate about half of it, I want to say. It was very nice, but I just couldn't finish it. Service was fantastic. My meal cost, so without my annual pass discount, it was about 44 euros, and then with my discount it got down to 37. So I got about 7 euros of discount, which is good. And the only reason it was 44 and not 40 euros is because the drink wasn't included. So I got myself a bottle of Vitel, just a bottle of water, and in the set menu, which was 40 euros, which you would have seen, it was a dessert, main course, starter, but no drink. So that's why it was 44 euros originally. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. Before I leave this restaurant, I mean, look at this. Look at this awesomeness. I do love the vibe here. It's really nice. Before I go though, I'm just going to show you a little bit more of the restaurant, and then I'll wrap this up outside. So I wanted to show you the chairs here because every single chair has a cowboy detail on it as well, and I love that. I didn't notice it, but even though mine as well, that was my seat over there, my table. I didn't notice it on mine, but I saw it on other tables, and I was like, oh, I definitely need to show this. And then those are some of the artworks that I showed you earlier. And then of course this is one last look at the whole restaurant with all the cool lamps and the awesome big chandelier in the middle, the kitchen at the very end over there. And yeah, this is the side that I was on. So let's leave now. It's been an enjoyable meal. I'm just very, very full. So all I want to do right now is sleep, but I can't because I'm in Disneyland Paris. I want to enjoy my life. And that's it. That was my meal at Silver Spur Steakhouse. Did I enjoy the meal? Yes, I really did. I thought the service was great. The food was good. I think the most disappointing thing that I had of my 3 courses was my appetizer or starter actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were some good things on the starter. Like I did enjoy the chicken wing, as I keep mentioning, but it was just a bit of a weird presentation in my opinion. Like to have a plate come to you with like just 1 chicken wing, I don't know, I just found it a little bit weird, but I still enjoyed it, you know, still good food. The main course was good, the dessert as you saw was good. Would I say this is one of my favorite restaurants? Probably not. As I said, I definitely do still prefer Chez Remy over at Walt Disney Studios, and if you're looking for steak specifically, I would say the steakhouse at Disney Village is also definitely a better bet than this one here. I mean, I feel like before they changed the menu, they had more steak options here, so maybe it would have been different back then. But now they literally only have 1 steak menu, and that's the steak that I had. And whilst the steak was good, like I wasn't disappointed in the steak, it wasn't phenomenal. Whereas if you go to the steakhouse in Disney Village, you have more options, and in my opinion, the steaks over there are a little bit better. And if you go to Chez Remy, I mean, everyone knows how much I love that restaurant, so if you're looking for steak specifically, don't come here. But if you want a very, very good atmosphere, good service, you know, right at the heart of Frontierland with Big Thunder Mountain in front of you, it's a beautiful restaurant, especially if you're into the whole cowboy theme vibe. So it's a restaurant that I will probably come back to in the future for sure. I can see myself coming here with my friend Izzy, who is vegan, because they do have some vegan options here, so I think she might enjoy that. So yeah, we'll see. But let me know in the comments down below if you've eaten here before, if you've tasted the new menu as well. Let me know if you'd like me to come back in the future and maybe try some of the other items on the menu. But yeah, Silver Spur Steakhouse, good times. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe for more videos like this, and follow me on Instagram as well, because I do post quite a lot of stuff on there as well. So thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate all your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.